Hello everybody, my name is Corey. A lot of you know me as Timber Stealth on a lot of the forums that are around town and in the state. I just have a couple things that I just needed to tell people about and to also inform other people that have been asking me a lot of questions. One thing is the websites. They were asking me which websites we could be found on. One of them is Airsoft Illinois. You can go there. A lot of you will know me on there as Timber Stealth. You can also go to enhstudios.com. That is another forum that we are always on, and we are going back and forth with a lot of different players. These sites are there to inform you on what Airsoft is and how to play it and so on. I also have to go through and make sure everybody knows the rules for playing on my field. The insurance company has certain requirements that I need to show you people, and one of them is you're required to have full seal goggles. The reason why is because if you have just regular safety glasses or anything along that line, what can happen is if somebody shoots at you from behind, the BB can actually come in and hit off the lens of the glass and hit right back into your eye. So you want to have full seal goggles, and also another requirement is to have some kind of a face shield. You don't necessarily need to have something like this. You can wear a paintball mask. I really don't care. You can also wear a baklava, something that's just going to cover up your face. Another requirement is to have your ears covered. You don't necessarily need to have them covered, but I will allow earplugs. The whole point here is not to allow BBs to get down into your ear canal and damage your inner ear. That was another requirement that I just wanted to let people know about, and it's something that I cannot deviate from, or else I'll lose my insurance. I'm sorry. The other thing is barrel guards. I've been making my own barrel guards, and I will have some for sale, but these are just a simple on elastic cord. They go right over the end of the barrel. They have canvas. When you pull the trigger, a BB cannot make it through the canvas. That's all it is there for, is to stop it. You can see I have two on here. I have one on my M203. It's not necessary that you need one on your M203, but if you do have it loaded, yes, I will ask you to take the 40mm grenade out of it so you can walk around safely when we're not in gameplay. Another thing that I am going to require, and I'm going to be pretty strict upon, is when you come to my games, due to where my game field is and how you have to get there, all the guns have to be in gun cases. No questions asked. Either a gun case or some form of covering up the gun. You can put it in a pillowcase just as long as nobody can tell what it is, because you're going to have to actually take a public access way to get down in there. Engagement rules. We are going to have the standard engagement rules of what you'll see on any of the websites. If you're shooting at 400 FPS or lower, I would like to see you not engage in less than 30 foot. A lot of them are 20. I'd like to see at least 30, which is 10 yards. Most of us can pretty much tell what that is. If you're shooting over 400 foot per second, it has to be a single shot rifle, like gas, spring-powered sniper rifles, things along that line. Those we will allow up to 550 foot per second. Now the engagement on those is 20 yards. So I don't want to see any engagement with a rifle that is shooting that hard, that fast, any closer than that, because you can really hurt somebody. Some of the other things we can go over when we get down into the battlegrounds, and we'll discuss that more and more. But I just wanted to inform everybody that, you know, hey, we're out here to have a good time, and we don't want anybody getting hurt. If you guys have any questions, go to the websites, you know, send me a personal message over to Timber Stealth. You can even respond on some of the threads. I'm on there all the time. I will answer your questions. Thanks a lot. Play safe.